Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Let's continue with our Grimm Burloksson campaign. Yes, Zufbar campaign. I was trying to think whether I was going to call it one or the other. Right. Getting right into it. Where were we last time? We had taken all of Zufbar region. We'd also taken Mount Gunbad area. We had trade with Karaz Ankor and
My kin,
I think with you? No, not with you.
Welcomes you.
Well, we'll change that. I'm not going to get a military alliance with you though, because you're at war with greenskins and such up there, and I would prefer to deal with the vampire counts first. So yes, we had run over, taken Schwarzhofen. We'd gotten some agreements with the halflings, maybe even a trade agreement, but we would have lost that when I abandoned the settlement there, because I didn't want to have to bother maintaining public order in two different provinces. And then we took Castle Drakenhof. Or we took Castle Drakenhof first, then we moved over there, then we came back, and I defeated an army up in Eschen, and I marched back to Castle Drakenhof to replenish our losses. So we'll probably... Did you defeat... You defeated Vlad. You haven't defeated Manfred. So... He's probably still wandering around up there somewhere. Hello! Welcome, Wex. Hammer that wall. We'll hammer it as good as we can. Hammer and anvil. Or explosive anvils? Can we throw explosive anvils at them? Let's see. I wonder whether they're moving up into here. Bone Rattlers has Essen. Have Essen. Mordheim's Ruins. Can I see Nagenhof? That's Bone Rattlers. Beckhafen's probably still Ostermark. Right.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
I would like some better infantry. The dwarf warriors are good. I would like at least one unit of
Master engineer at your service.
Longbeards, but we don't have those available at yet. Do have warriors of Dragonfire Pass, which I could recruit to fill in a bit of a gap. Just these miners are injured, and I'd like to start moving this turn, so I think I'm going to disband you. I'm going to replace you with those dwarf warriors. We also have Barondin over here, and I was actually going to send him over to recruit Gotrek and Felix, since they're hanging around over there. So we'll jump you over there, and next turn you can recruit them. Maybe we can have them as just like support characters, following along with Grimm.
Grungni, this had better be good.
I have to get back into the mindset for this campaign because I've been playing another one, so it's sort of, I have to remind myself the strength of my army. Let's see, there's going to be a lot of undead. We have explosive shots, piercing bolts. Though they're probably lacking a lot now since we dealt with like 2 of their armies and their main settlement. So there's the provincial patrol. We can deal with that. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that. And occupy Eschen. And there's Ogre mercenaries. Okay. Let's build the orchards for the public order.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
I would like some rune priests to be able to keep the vampiric corruption down a bit. Get increased mobility. Okay, and we've got a few things to get with you. So we can get like father, like son, which reduces recruitment duration for Iron Drakes, Flame Cannons, Gyrocopters, and Gyro Bombers. I don't think we could actually recruit any of those yet. No. I did have a question also about where this building, or some of these unique buildings are from. They are from the landmarks of the Old World mod, most likely. I do have quite a few mods, and it's difficult to keep track of. But if it's a landmark which isn't from the base game, then chances are it's from landmarks of the Old World. It's nice. It adds a bunch of little bonuses around here and there. They stack up. They do get rather unbalanced. But I like them. They add a little bit of, you know, it's like little extra excerpts of and extra bits of lore about the place. And makes a number of the settlements a bit more thematically interesting than just another settlement like all the others. It's got something a bit unique to it. And it also can help me in what am I saying? It can also help me in developing the settlement in a particular... It can sort of nudge me in a direction.
Ready.
Okay, what was I going to do? Yeah, so we can't recruit those yet, so I'm not going to get that right now. I'm not really using my engineers, so I don't know if I'd get that right now either. Maybe once I get an engineer who's not the only one I have embedded in my army. Though, rocket engineering. I would need to spend 2 points there to get that, so I'd need to get both of them anyway. We also have our gyrocopter. Vanguard deployment. Speed plus 12% when flying. Scanning device. Campaign line of sight plus 25%. And ambush defense chance plus 20%. And that applies apparently even when he's not in the gyrocopter. And troll hammer torpedoes. Which... Oh no, that's ammunition. Yeah, right. I was thinking that was that changed the bombs over. I was going to think maybe the gyrocopter got the gyro bomber bombs, but no, that's the cannon actually becomes a troll hammer torpedo. I think he's got the brimstone launcher at the moment. Like... Where is it? These ones. Yeah, the brimstone gun. Which is an anti-large anyway. 15 bonus versus large. But then need to get this one, which is 24 bonus versus large. With some explosive effect on it. So it would also be pretty good at dealing with infantry. I'm seeing armor piercing there. 10 armor piercing explosive damage. How much ammunition does he have? Would that change if I got that? Range goes down. They're not flaming shot anymore either. Though I'm pretty sure we could change that pretty easily. His ammunition doesn't change, so he gets 45 shots of it. Sure, let's get troll hammer torpedoes on his gyrocopter. We can also upgrade the other gyrocopters to have troll hammer torpedoes too. I think I'll keep them with the steam gun though. If I get another unit, I might give them smoke shells. Also, we have to be careful about our guild approval. It's actually in the positive, and we're having upkeep reduction because of it, which is quite nice. Yes, I was saying... What was I saying? We could probably get flaming attacks on him. Well, maybe not. That's explosive. There's probably a rune which would allow him to have flaming attacks. Or I could just equip a weapon on him. Give him flaming attacks. They're pretty common. Yeah, like Troll Slayer axe. And that would give him extra bonus versus large. Would that apply to his Troll Hammer torpedoes? I think that would be melee. That's not ranged bonus versus large. But the flaming attacks, I believe, would apply to ranged. Give him sundering attacks on it. Some of these abilities, I feel, they're a little bit easy to get. Sometimes it does seem like it's a bit easy to get some of the really, really good skills, like Perfect Vigor in particular. That's where your units are running around at full steam the whole battle. They don't get tired. Units becoming tired gives a gives an increasing penalty to their stats, which actually isn't depicted on their stat sheets during a battle. But you know, they get tired, and then they get winded, then they get tired, then exhausted, and so on.
Honor to your
They
ancestors.
run slower, and they also fight. But if a unit has perfect vigor, they fight at full strength the whole time. So they just sort of are able to well, perform better for the entire battle. Quite nice. Some units have it, and it's quite fun. Like Centaurs for the Beastmen have it through their drunken rowdiness or something like that. They have an ability where they're drunk and they're running around at full steam the whole time until their leadership gets below 50%, and then it disappears because their bravado is broken.
I refuse.
You have walls in there.
Cease. Aye, lad, what can I...
Wait, what was that? Why'd the sound cut out?
Insolence. Engineer at your service.
Hold on. There's something weird going on there. Am I getting into a spot where there's no audio, or... I don't know.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Do I want to attack Waldenhof?
I'd wither first.
I mean, you've got Black Knights, Die Walls,
Do not mistake me for the
and your garrison has Graveguard, Crypt Ghouls, Zombies, Black Knights, Fellbats, Fargeists, and Crypt Horrors.
Grungni, this had better be good.
I'd wither first.
You'd probably attack me if I go there, and then you'd probably march over and attack me,
No.
including the garrison. 16, 23,
I disobey.
32.
Insolence.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
That might be a bit more than I can deal with. So we do have a fair amount of ammunition, but they're going to be all close to us. Could also get the ogres. They are quite powerful. I could swap out the miners for some... what? Mornfang cavalry is probably the thing which I'd go for. Maybe the infantry would be better. Mornfang cavalry are very good. But if they're going to be in melee, I'd like something a bit...
What needs to be done?
Is that my headset, or is that actually the game? Have to quickly glance over to OBS when that happens again.
To war?
Go get the ogres. So yeah, this is... have we seen this? No, this is something new from the last patch. They added in a bunch of ogres which you can get. I might have gone over this already. Ogres are a faction which aren't actually in the game yet. They're expected to be added in Warhammer 3. So, they're large, bullying dudes who live in tribes which wander around the place, always looking for things to eat. Their culture is basically all revolving around eating. And as such, they wander the world often as mercenaries, signing up to whichever armies they come across, and whoever is able to feed them enough. But they primarily live further east, across the Darklands, which are kind of here. There's a bunch of mountains further east over there. Mountains of Morn, I think they're called. And a lot of the tribes live in the mountains there, sort of sitting on trade roads where they can demand tribute for people who use the roads, or on traders who demand. They can demand tribute from traders who use the roads, which they can then use to buy food or just get food from them. So, anyway, We can get ogres with dual weapons, great weapons, normal ogres, man-eaters, ogre pistols. Man-eaters are a type of ogre. They're particularly the mercenary ones. These ones are anti-large. I haven't actually used these ones yet. They have a ranged weapon and a pistol. Oh, they have a pistol and a sword. And the Mornfang cavalry. Yeah, that was... Okay, I'll start the recording again. My microphone cut out. Things are weird happening, I don't know why. Let's hope things continue to behave themselves. I was having no problems earlier. Technical problems. They always occur when you least want them to. Yeah, let's go and attack Castle Templehof. What have we got? We got a Vargolf. We've got Trollhammer torpedoes. That will work well. Does it say what your bonus versus large is? 32. That's actually higher than what I expected. You've got a bunch of Black Knights. Not really a problem. Skeleton Spearmen, Crypt Ghouls, Zombies, Fellbats, Manfred, who I'm pretty sure he's not going to be on his zombie dragon. So. Let's fight. Okay. Right. Which angle are we going to fight from? Welcome back. You missed audio problems. It's probably for the best. Yeah, let's, bunch you up there. I don't think we're going to have to worry about, like, dangerous towers. This isn't Drakenhof, so they're not going to have those. Oh, what is it that they have? Like the, Okay, well, start the recording again. Microphone dropped out again. That is annoying. What are we doing? Aside from wrestling with technical problems. You can all go there. Oh, I've got miners as well. You can all form up into a large cube. You can go there. You can go there, and... Hey, let's try to get back to this. Okay, and yeah, you can shoot at that too. Also, everyone, stop. Hold ground. You might be moving a bit close. Yes. I forgot. Number of our grudge throwers throw shrapnel rocks, so you don't want to get too close to those. Okay. There's their Vargeist or Vargolf. Let's shoot that. Daka daka daka. Do you have your Trollhammer torpedoes on? Oh, you might not be able to. You might not be able to target him. Are you shooting him? You've shot. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay, he shot. That was weird. It like lobbed out of the top of his. Yeah, there. Okay, it's like firing it like a mortar shot. I was expecting it to fire out of the little cannon on the front, like pew. Let's go woo. Different noise. Okay. It's dealing pretty good damage to it. It's kind of slow, but okay. I have Windows audio settings open up in the background, just in the vain hope that it will keep the computer reminding it, remembering that, you know, this is the primary input device it should be listening to. Yeah, hop over here. Like that. Just hop out of the arc of that turret. Now it's just going to shoot at them, so that probably wasn't the best idea. These towers, and they're really long range. Okay, you've been using a lot of your ammunition against this Vargolf, and it's not dead yet. I mean, I can replenish your ammunition, but there might be other things I want to replenish. Now the tower's not shooting at us at all. Okay. Yep. Gyro bomber's used up all of its ammunition. Guess you could drop a bomb there. Boom. Okay. Miners, move up. You move up. Shoot up there. Can you all shoot at the Vargolf? Even if you can't necessarily see it, just arc your shots over. It's a big thing. You can't miss it. There we go. Excellent. Shoot the Black Knights. Okay. Gates are down. I am going to charge Warriors of Dragon 5 pass in, since they have flaming attacks, they'll be able to deal with the vampire a bit better. You actually have 4 bombs. And those bombs cause blinded. Minus 30 accuracy, minus 24 melee attack and defense. Yeah, the normal gyrocopter bombs just deal damage. That's what I thought. You've got like... Yeah, the fact that you've got 4 of them is pretty neat. I wonder where you're stashing them. Maybe he replenishes them. There's the bombs. Actually on the wings. So, it's really neat. When they drop the bombs, they actually disappear from the wings. Just like these ones on the gyro bomber. That's the bombs there. They're like shells made out of wood. Or with like a metal tip on them, but they actually drop off the model. Pretty cool. But I wasn't expecting them to lower the enemy stats like that. That's like a Helm of Discord. Yeah, okay, cool. They're like little flashbangs. They don't deal that much. Yeah, okay, so they don't deal much damage. But they're good for like blinding the target. That's pretty cool. Is that an ability I got for him? Why is he very tired? He hasn't been shooting. Or he has been shooting. Maybe it's because he's been shooting longer, and these ones have been are all rested now. But he hasn't been shooting for a while either. Hmm. Okay. Charge in. Drop another bomb. Drop their melee attack and defense to 0. That's a little ridiculous. Get out! Also need to get in there. Oh. Yeah, stop firing, you lot. You don't need to fire at them. You're gonna hit my own guys. They're just fellbats. Okay. You can get in there. Thunderers get in. Miners, you can move in. Hmm.
Let the vengeance begin. I've killed a brood.
Yeah, that one shot pretty much straight. Maybe it was just because of an odd angle for the damn it.
We stay put. We'll guard it.
For the Vargol.
Stay put. We'll guard it.
I don't care that you're getting attacked by Blackguard. Get up on the walls.
Master engineer.
Please. Or Black Knights.
Miners.
Ow. Right.
On the way. Fight. There's nothing I can't fix. That'll do.
That didn't hurt. That didn't hit them. Okay. So you actually have to have it land on top of them, not just nearby.
Thunderers.
Oh, my poor Thunderers.
Yes, laddie. Let me get my tools. Missiles ready.
climb up there. And you can climb up over there. Oh.
Wipe up those dwarven legs! Miners!
Oh.
No shoddy contraptions here!
Dive in. Bonk. Bonk. They can provide a little bit of fighting power against them. Oh. They took a beating.
Yes, laddie! Understood, Lord! Kazoo!
Okay, but all the Black Guard are going. Okay.
For the ancestors! For the Karaz Ankor!
What do I want to do with you, Fred?
Aye!
Hit you with a troll hammer. Ooh. I'm not large target. Wait.
Jumps away! Where is Queen Helga?
Don't dive into combat. Ooh. Yeah, just fly up. He can't hurt you if you're up in the air.
Quarrelers!
Well, I mean, he could cast like Soul Steel or something, but I don't think he's gonna have time to do that, and he didn't think of it. Blah. There we go. Is that your army gown? There we go. A few more losses if I hadn't got my Thunderers caught up with those Black Knights. Unfortunate. Oh well. They'll recover. So what do I need? Something to deal with Black Knights. I mean, not for long, but it's just charge defense. Dwarves don't really have a defensive unit which is anti-large. Hammerers are armor piercing. Ironbreakers are... they're just really good at defense. They don't have like a halberd unit. They have slayers and the giant slayers, which are the units with anti-large, but they don't have charge defense, I don't think. Do they? No. I could give them charge defense. I think there's a rune which allows me to do that. There's a rune for that. Yeah. Rune of Stoicism. It gives them extra bonus versus large and also expert charge defense. It doesn't give them armor though, which is, you know, Slayer's
By Grungni, this had better
black
be
armor.
good.
Let's get scanning device. Increase my line of sight. Or campaign line of sight.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Okay. Repair that.
What needs to be done?
And do I want to get another artillery piece? It's not going to be very much use in the settlement.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
I think I'm going to deconstruct it.
No, mortal.
Okay, so you're probably going to attack me there.
I refuse.
You're probably going to attack and take Eschen. You can go recruit them. Yeah, sure.
Jaeger.
The written word shall immortalize the horrors I have witnessed.
He shouts across the mountains. I do like the sort of distance effect Creative Assembly added, where they have like echo
Great Grungni's beard.
added to them if they're far away or in mountains. Some of the positioning makes it a bit odd though.
Godtrek,
Especially for something like that where the camera's, you know, a distance away from them to begin with.
Where's the nearest tavern then?
Yeah, like there. It's a little odd sometimes, but, you know, a neat effect. Yeah, hop into Grand Peak. We are going to upgrade Mount Gunbad to level 3. Karagdroma, pardon. Will recruit Bugman's Brewery. Will reconstruct Bugman's Brewery. Which will reduce upkeep for rangers. And we'd also be able to recruit Bugman's Rangers if we get a drinking hall at some point. Let's get mustering hall and a stonebread bakery.
One rag.
Okay. And turn. Okay. Sturland took Fort Oberstyre. I would have liked that for myself, but, The Empire do have pretty good buildings for controlling, corruption.
Ready.
And you didn't attack me. Okay.
Master engineer at your service.
Let's build a refectory.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
And...
No.
Oh, it's Gorse up there now.
Grungni,
Okay,
this had better be good. Onward.
sure. Let's get rid of you. Even if you're just going to stand around. You're retreating all the way up to there. Okay. That's,
Gotrek, Gurnishan.
kind of unfortunate.
Out of my way.
Jump over to there.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
What am I going to do with you?
Ask another. I think not.
Aye?
Put you back inside Drakenhof. Templehof.
What? Onward.
And you can jump back over here. Do you have, all the followers and all that you can have? Yep. Okay. We'll end turn again. Ugh. So, are you going to attack one of my settlements? No. Encountered the War Grove of Woe. They've taken Mordheim.
What needs to be done?
Oh, you actually... Yeah, you assaulted the garrison. You were successful. But,
Anad.
what? You assaulted the garrison of Eshin? Yeah. What garrison?
Do not mistake me for a fool.
Okay, so what are you recruiting over here? Skeletons. Yeah, you're just going to be recruiting skeletons because there's no garrison. There's no
I've set a trap.
recruitment building there.
I will.
Yeah, it's just skeletons and zombies. Okay. Valiant defeat. Are you sure? That is quite a lot of dudes. Do you think that we can take that? It's kind of a hill which we could fight on. Or I could back myself up against this. We don't have runes though, which would help a lot. If we had a runesmith, we'd be able to buff our units when we form up in a square. Okay, well. There is a positive, I think, to attacking armies which are quite a bit larger than you, and the game thinking that you don't have a chance. I think the AI will attack you more aggressively if they think you don't have much of a chance of winning, rather than hold back and wait for all their troops to group up together. Watch as the AI just does that. But I wonder whether this first army is just going to attack me instead of waiting for their reinforcements. If they waited for their reinforcements and attack me all at once, they'd probably do a better job of beating me. But if they attack me one at a time, or one army at a time, then, you know, gives me a better chance. You've cheated so many battles in Total War series. I have too. It's really like second nature for some of them. Like, Rome Total War or Medieval 2. It's not like I was even trying to cheese in those games. It's just sort of, you kind of have to at points, because the AI will just sit there outside of your settlements if you occasionally, and so your only option really is to sit there and pick them off one at a time, as the AI just sort of doesn't do anything. I've forgotten all of the little quirks with the game like that, so if I played them again, I'd be having to remind myself all of these little things which I used to know about the AI and all that. You can hold back any army with some hoplites. Yeah. It's things like knowing that, oh, the AI will just go across this bridge. It won't go around the long way. Or, you know, things like, I think there's something in Medieval 2 where as soon as the gate is open, all the forces will try to go through the gate. Regardless of whether they've got siege towers up, regardless of whether there's like other entrances, they'll just all try to cram through the gate at once. And this is a heavy assault, but they're more pushing against each other, trying to attack you. We'll end up with them not being able to attack because they're trying to push each other out of the way to attack you. So they're never sitting still long enough to actually get a shot off, or to be able to get a hit off. And you can just have halberds there or pikes there to mow through the wall as like the cavalry come behind the infantry and push the infantry into your halberds, and the whole time your halberds or pikes are getting free attacks against their infantry. It's something to do with like I remember there's something like that to do with the and it's the way the game does attack animations. Like they can't strike when they're getting pushed around, but your guys can. I do like Medieval 2 a lot. I haven't played it in years. I did enjoy my playing of it a lot, but I remember a lot of siege battles involved just waiting the timer out because the enemy had a superior army, but they weren't attacking me. So I just waited with it on fast forward for like 15 minutes for a hour-long timer to run out so that I won the battle. And then the AI was just like, oh, well, the AI was like, oh, okay, we lost, and they retreat. If they retreat the army on the campaign map, that is. They don't sort of go, oh, okay, and try again. I'm probably forgetting a little bit about that, but there's just weird things with it. I still enjoyed it a lot, though. The AI has got a lot better. Even if it has its moments every now and then. I think one of my favorite gifs of Total War is there's this gif of a battle on a bridge in Rome Total War, the first one, and it's a whole bunch of chariots charging one unit of oh, what is it? It's like 1 unit of Spartan hoplites or something like that holding the bridge, and the hoplites are completely unfazed. They've got their pikes down, and the chariots are just hitting the pikes and dying instantly, and it's just these wheels rolling past. Rolling out from behind them. As all the chariots are destroyed. It's a beautiful sight.
Yes, yes. Charge. Yes. Aye, lad, I'll do it. Obey me.
Like here, you can kind of see the AIs being predictable in that they're trying to flank around behind me, but because there isn't a rear of my army to attack, they're attacking the flanks here, which it makes sense, but they're sort of trying to like get in behind my dudes there, like these dire wolves are. I'm not really one to actively try and exploit those things. It's just funny. Oh, AI. Okay, all of your immediate attack and defense is 0 for the moment. Get over here. Hey, who's fleeing? There's so many undead, we can't shoot them all.
For the Karaz Ankor! Gyrocopter! We are relentless! I know!
Okay, how are things going? Questionably. I mean, not terribly. Does anyone need their ammunition refueled? Not really. Yeah, no, not really. Guess I'll refuel the gyrocopters ammunition. You can refuel. You can't refuel your own, but guess I could use the other guys. I engineered to refuel your ammunition. Hey, don't flee. That is. You call yourself Dowie?
Nothing I can't fix. We're the ancestors. Moralish. Grungni. It is a reckoning for the ancestor gods. Withdraw.
Where do I want to use this cannon? Over there, I guess. we go.
Let the vengeance begin!
Oh, yep, there we go. And they're all crumbling. Excellent. A few of our dudes started fleeing, but we were able to defeat them all. Pyrrhic victory. Look at that. Just massive bodies there. Oh, it's brilliant. It's glorious. 38, 50, 50, 40, not 5, 108. 461 for our one of our grunt throwers, 315 for another, 341 for our bomber. Yeah, pretty good job. Hopefully we'll be able to just march into the settlement and take it. Because I don't really want to fight another battle after that. We need some time to rest to recuperate. Okay, am I going to get gold or am I going to get drink to victory? I think drink to victory.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you had a few dudes left over. We'll lose those guys. That's fine. They're just a regiment of renown. We can recruit them again in a few turns. And we will occupy.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Okay, build a refectory.
Ready.
And you can get increased mobility level 3. And you can get when are you going to get that? Level 20. Okay, let's get like father like son. And how about we recruit some ogres into our army? We won't get these ones, they're nearly 400 upkeep. Jeez. You can hop in there.
What needs to be done?
And that's Sylvania pretty much dealt with.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
They have no home region. They don't actually own any areas to the north. So 32, the vampire counts have been dealt with. Turn 32, that is. Oh dear. Okay, you can hop over to there. And venerate the ancestors. Okay, I want... What's that technology? Scrutinize guild leaders. Ancestral tombs. Seal stones of Valaya's protection. How many turns is that? Go for the public order. Enter. And Sylvania is being destroyed. There's still vicious gobspits sitting right there in front of Wardenhof. The greenskins were just watching the battle. Maybe hoping to pick off the winners. There's a bunch of savage orcs.
Aha! Godtrick,
Okay. What am I going to do with you two?
accepted.
Guess you can recruit some miners into your army to maintain public order.
Godtrick,
I'll give you a... You can have a dwarf bride. Okay. Corruption's going to continue decreasing.
ready to do the guild's bidding.
You have another slot which you could spend on something. How about I get some longbeards? Go. Ooh, also, I think that means now I can recruit a Thane. I can. If I had more money. Grimnir or Valaya? Or fleet-footed? fastest dwarves around. Right, so what's our next goal, really? The vampire counts were just dealing with an immediate threat. That threat is now no longer an issue. I guess we'll go and try and get these holds back up here. Karak Vlag, Red Eye Mountain, and Silver Pinnacle. That's Azhag the Slaughterer. This Lamian Sisterhood Vampire Counts faction over here. And Karak Vlag. I believe this is held by the Clan Grudge Skaven clan, which is from a mod which I have active. I've been meaning to show it off at some point. It's very odd. They're a group of Skaven who actually worship Slanesh instead of the Horned Rat. Or some combination of both. I believe it's a fan-made faction, which is perfectly fine. It's an interesting idea. Military alliance. Yeah, sure. Since I'm going to be fighting the Greenskin to the north of you now. Because the Skaven uniformly worship the Horned Rat, and that's it. There's really not any deviation from it.
You dare approach a lord of the
But,
Dowry
you know,
in such a manner?
don't let that stop you from coming up with your own things. Declare war. Yep, sure. The Warhammer setting's there for you to make your own stories with.
Let us begin.
Okay, we get that.
Yes?
Yeah, we'll upgrade
Giant Slayer.
Castle Drakenhof, and you can march into Castle Templehof. Good. Public order is under control here. You've reduced it by quite a bit there.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
Still recruiting them. You've got an odd background. Why is that different? I guess it's like a cave, but it's just different lighting behind it. Sure, we'll get Ancestor Blood Grumnia.
It is agreed.
You can go up there.
Aye, lad, what
And
the-
we'll
To war?
remove those miners.
Let us begin. One rack.
Wait.
My axe burns for war. Summon me if you dare. What?
It felt like the where the mouse position
It
was
is time.
making his voice
Ready.
fade in and out. Do want to get this gold mine there. I need more money. We need more money to get more money. Actually makes perfect sense.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
You want me to join war against Red Eye? Nope. Not yet. Not until I'm good and ready.
Aye. Let's hear what you...
You want to pay me for a non-aggression pact? Yeah, sure. Fine, Manling, we're not gonna go to war with you yet. What do you mean, yet? Never you mind. There's a great paradox of our time. You need money to make money. I said that and my mind went to interest rates. Just makes me sad. Anyway. So we've got you up there. Oh yeah, I can't see that region. I think this used to be connected to here. It's not anymore. It's like there and then that. Now. Wow. Look at Azhag go. He's taking Beckhafen. I kind of don't want to stop him. I think that's probably nearly the most successful I've seen him ever be.
I answer to clan and hold.
Get you up there. What's that? Ooh, Brightstone Mine. Yes. Minus 5% upkeep for all artillery units. All armies. Nice. It also produces sulfur. And golden idols. It's weird how golden idols have replaced, like, just gold bars. They're the same thing in games terms. It's just using a different icon in Word, but... I think it was like golden idols were specifically for, like, the, Tomb Kings down south. And then, like, dwarves would be mining gold bars instead of golden idols, but at some point, everyone just ended up having golden idols created. Eh. I guess maybe because it makes a bit more sense for them turning the gold into something other than just a bar, but...
Come then, messenger. Spit out your word.
What do you want, Draka? You're at war with the Empire. Yeah, sure.
Welcome, men of the Empire.
You want a trade agreement? Sure. I've actually been playing a little bit more of the Beastmen. There's a mod which was updated with a new lord, which I would like to do a video series on at some point. Perhaps after we do this one. But I've been having quite a bit of fun with that. It is
Move. Ready to do the guild's
very what would be the word?
What? For clan honor. Rush their arms.
Very good at leaving the world
What needs to be done?
desolate. That's not really the word. Whatever. Okay, so that's fine there.
Godtrek,
Castle Templehof is actually
Giant Slayer.
turned around. You can recruit some more miners,
Son of Gurney.
and you can start taxing Castle Templehof again.
Hey lad, what can I do?
Azhag, what have you got? Orc Biggins with shields, Orc Biggins, Orc Boys, Night Goblin Netters, Night Goblin Archers, and a Snotling Pump Wagon. Flappers. Again, the new icons there. That looks quite a bit better, I think, than the older ones. It's a little bit. It's a bit more prominent, I think.
Onward.
Time to get out my slashes. The beardy gets in here.
Beardy gits. Hello. You want to fight? Good, so do we.
By Grungni, this a better big.
Get out of here, you bloody green skin. Leave us alone. This is for all the wrongs you've caused against us. We're gonna have to fight you a few hundred more times just to make sure, though. Okay. You over there.
Longbeards.
Got our Longbeards up in the center.
Dwarf warriors.
Dwarf warriors.
Hey!
You dudes who are hurting a little bit.
The Karaz Ankor.
I'm actually going to put you a bit more central.
For the ancestors.
Because you have the Banner of Lost Holds.
Miners.
Miners there.
Zhar.
So you can go behind them like that.
Mud.
You can position yourselves there.
For the High King.
Bolt throwers and all that there. Ogres there.
When do we eat?
And ogres there.
Dwarf warriors.
Okay.
Bane.
You can go out the front. Engineer can go there.
War of vengeance.
We'll have a look at the ogres, since we haven't seen them
The clans unite.
in my series yet. Are they attacking me? Yep. Okay. So, ogres. They're big lads.
Faced, we're gonna lie. Biggest in the tribe.
They got huge clubs, and huge swords, and huge guts. They all wear a gut plate, which is to protect their stomach.
Do we eat? Guts out, boys. War of vengeance.
Okay, you're just sending your dudes over to me. A lot of the modders have been having fun customizing the ogres for the different factions, because with the man-eaters or with mercenary ogres, they tend to pick up the cultures which they spend time amongst. So the models would often have like, oh, you know, a ogre fighting for the Empire would have like an Empire hat or Empire clothing on. An ogre fighting for Bretonia might have Bretonian armor and helmet and so on and things like that. So, there's all these custom ogres popping up. Like ones with fighting for the halflings have chef hats on. Chef hats on. Could you shoot something other than the pump wagon? You're not anti-large. There we go. You get ogres fighting for the Tomb Kings and they're all dressed up like mummies. A key feature of the ogres is they have a really good charge, and they actually have this ability here, Ogre Charge, which when they charge a braced unit, they only lose half of their charge bonus. Because in the tabletop, ogres dealt most of their damage in impact hits on charge. You'll see these ones, they have rather low armor and melee defense. Also not too good melee attack, so a lot of their damage is dealt on the charge. Prolonged combat is not friendly towards ogres. At least not base ogres. There's some heavier armored ones, but get over here. They're also pretty quick. 54 speed. Slow.
Bring us speed.
And they also got great animations for a unit which was sadly completely free. I guess it's because they're being worked on for Warhammer 3, which makes sense.
Biggest in the tribe. Nothing I can't fix. That'll do.
Fly over here. Oh, hang on. I just realized my grudge Saurus might be shooting at my own dudes because I had told them to attack. Infantry, which is probably in melee now. Yeah, you can see them taking a fair bit of damage. Though those are big uns they're fighting against, and big uns are anti-large. There we go.
Bring us speed. Rampage this way.
See the view from the air with the gyrocopters. The greenskins disappear at explosions. Okay. That's fine. Decisive victory. 54 losses. think like 7 of those were the ogres. So that's fine. I think there actually is a mod already. Or maybe it's in the working still, which is making the lead belchers. An ogre ranged unit. It's an ogre armed with a cannon, which they lug around, and they fill it up with just everything. Swords mostly. It becomes a giant shotgun, which fires, well, huge amounts of metal shrapnel at enemy units. Execute and loot.
Beards and belts.
And yeah, you can auto resolve that. And
Moving.
get that. There we go. And we get Orcs back. And Choir Master. 2 Choir Masters.
What can I do? What needs to be done?
We get a Rocket Engineering. You can get Spread Public Order. Oh, you've got 2 levels. And Training. And you can have... hand loaded. Level 2. There we go.
My quest is done. Summon me if you dare.
To upgrade anything here with you. I need to build that over here. I want to recruit Bugman's Rangers. I might build one in Cragmere
What?
when we get a slot open. Okay, enter. Other units I'm looking forward to for the Ogre Kingdoms is... They have a unit called Gorges, which are ogres which were born without a paunch. And they're seen as an abomination, and they're put into a cave in their camps and left to die or fend for themselves. And they become kind of like chuds, cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. So they're kind of, I suppose they're like rat ogres, really, on the tabletop. Frenzied, monstrous units. What else is there? They have yetis, which are like, I guess like the Norse controls. They have clubs made of ice, which they smack things with. What else is there? Got a bunch of units which they were added in later editions. I don't really know their cavalry types. I know more of the earlier types of Ogre Kingdoms. Okay, that's fine. That's going to level up. Okay, we'll just end turn again. What's the other thing I'm thinking of? They're butchers. They have Law of the Maw, the Great Maw Law, which is their magic. And their spellcasters are the butchers, I think. They have quite powerful magic, but it's got powerful miscasts from what I remember. But it can do things like bestow regeneration on a unit. Or deal a bunch of heavy damage to a unit. I think they got another spellcaster later on, which was like a fire breather. Yeah, let's see. We'll get that. I'll get that. Get that. To upgrade. That's 2 more turns. Let's upgrade the gold mine. 2 gold mines so close to each other, and there's a 3rd within reach. Red Eye Mountain, I think, has a gold mine in it too. Oh, we're gonna be so rich.
What can I do?
Am I going to jump you over there? Character's ability presence is providing 15, so it's going to be -5 if I move you out of there. Corruption's still going down.
Godtrek, Gurnishan,
You can't recruit any more miners because I spent all of it on building.
kill.
Let's go over to Essen, raid it for a bunch more gold. Get out of here.
Got this.
This is our money. Greenskins have no use for gold.
Let us move.
They don't know the real value of it. That, and we'll get... What would I like up here? Dawi firepower. And also Morgren's favored. Okay, get Thunderer. Could force march you back into Walden. Do that.
Done.
That way we'll get another turn of replenishment. And we'll also maintain order here. And spend some of our gold on building some more buildings.
For war. Where's
Okay.
the ale?
Enter. I guess I could expand my settlements further into Beckhafen and take that province. The Dwarven Empire extends into the Empire. I mean, what? Are the Empire going to demand that I return their regions? Oh look, they took Fort Oberstyre.
Forwards.
Win 3 battles against the following race. Vampire counts. We're a bit short of vampire
Godtrek,
counts at the moment.
Gurnishan.
What's this say? Oh yeah, I remember this. As seen by Thungni's raging glare, innocent Darby travelling through Stirland have been taken by the von Karstein Zunganars and slain. Their bodies have been risen and made to perform a dread revel, a puppet reenactment of Jaeger's travesty of a play, Stout Heart Beard Coma and the Ostlander's Wife. This is a terrible grudge, for it is a terrible play, and one that must be paid with von Karstein heads.
Giant Slayer.
It's not just that they raised that they raised the dwarves.
Godtrek,
Yeah,
Gurnishan.
I think we can be able to defeat them.
I'll
Decisive
do the
victory.
fighting.
Easy.
We'd
Occupy.
best stay. Godtrek, Gurnishan. By Grungni, this had better be good. Yes,
Okay.
laddie.
Yeah, you can go up to
Ready
Essen
to do the
and
guild
take that.
spreading.
I guess. We'll take these provinces. They're ours now. If the manlings wanted them, they should have held on to them. Oh, the short-changed grudge. We aborted it because we... I didn't even realize we had that grudge. In the stern eyes of Alea did the Elector Count of Ostermark commission skilled dwarf engineers to raise a mighty fortress, and then shortchanged the Darwi by 2 pennies. An outrage! Ransack Ostermark and recover the cost. We were supposed to raid the following region. Raid Essen. We did sack Essen.
Yes?
If I remember correctly, completing that grudge gives you 2 gold. I wish there was more grudges like that. Setting you against the Empire and Bretonia and all that. Rather than just when they raid your regions. Sure, we'll give you a Gyro Bomber. Gyro Bomber? Gyro Bomber. I'll say it whichever way I want. We'll see what that's like. Get Dwarf Tinkerers. Cragmare hasn't upgraded yet.
Godtrek,
You're gonna have Conquest, yep. Okay. And then we'll go up to Drakenhof, and I guess we'll go up to Beckhafen. Then we'll move up into the mountains and take... Depending on how... Azhag feels about it. I wonder where he is. Apparently he's in Stirland. He just won a battle against Boris Huss or something like that. Helmut Furbach just, I think, lost the battle against Draker?
Let us begin.
Yeah. There's another army sitting right there
What
under the
needs
fog
to
of
be
war.
done?
Let's continue up to Drakenhof, however.
Vengeance on the foe.
Look at that bomber. I like the colors. It's like red and yellow. And those like airbags are doing weird things. What the heck is going on there? They're like,
Die, fool.
they've got a mind of their own. I guess it's... There's something twitching around there, and I'm not sure what it is. Okay. Anyway, it would be something just how the model's rigged. Just decisive. There we go. And loot and occupy.
Aye, lad, what can I do? Aha!
You can have Ancestral Grudge. You get Spread Public Order +2. Okay. You're over there.
The axe thirst for war.
Could you lose Schwarzhafen? I would like to have that region so I can have the entirety of Stirland. I'm actually maintaining order of that province without even having an army in there. That's pretty nice. Okay, Cragmere. I was going to get the refectory so I could get some Bugman's Rangers. I would like to recruit some. I don't think I haven't recruited some since Warhammer 1.
Come, kin. Let us feast.
What do you want? Join war against the Red Eye. They've got one hold. You can deal with that. Oh, hello. There's Azhag. He's got 2 Black Orc big bosses, Goblin big boss, Orc biggins, Orc stickers, 4 nasty skulkers, Orc boys, netters, night goblins, and snorting pump wagons with flappers. Oh, and he's also got Armor of Gork and his Crown of Sorcery. Okay. We could deal with that. The army's not that impressive. What do you get for defeating Azhag?
Aye.
So
Let's
Winds
hear
of
what-
Magic? Yeah, I'll trade with you. Right, well, about turned, are we? We've got another greenskin to put into the ground. Because he took acid!
Engineer at your
No, the broken Carrack acid. I like that they've got this little target for a grudge over the settlement now. Perhaps the icon could be maybe over here, not right in the center of the settlement. That way you wouldn't click it accidentally when trying to select the settlement. You had it like here or over here.
It is time.
Grungni's vengeance
It's actually
on
up the top of it. Oh, that's the one for the army. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking taking that. Yeah, a similar UI thing to when playing as the Beastman, you have your herd stones, and you get the option to perform a ritual on them to get. Oh, jeez, I forget what it is. One of your currencies to increase your herd's effectiveness, and also allow you to create more herd stones. But the perform rituals button is directly over the top of the herd stone, or directly over the top of the settlement. So I keep accidentally pressing it when I'm trying to select the settlement itself. It's a little annoying. If it was just like, I don't know, smaller in a different location, it would be a bit better. Okay, you can go there. You can go there. Go there. I don't mean to harp on about UI so much. It's something I took a course in, so I have a degree of qualification behind it when it comes to you know, user friendliness and all that. It's important. You want things to be as easy as possible for the end users to make, and a lot of things are easy to miss. Hands-on experience is really important when it comes to that. So I guess part of me hopes that the feedback I give might be listened to. Whatever. Now, we've got some miners. Oh, there they are. You can just sit behind there. Okay. So they're over the hills and far away. Yeah, but they're coming over to play. I like that bomber. I like the colors. That looks cool. Yellow and red. Neat. It also just provides a bit more contrast to the others. They're gonna get so sick with them wobbling around like that. No, they're dwarves. They can handle it. Only a weak Umgi will get sick from it. The nice thing about these shrapnel rocks is if they hit a tree, they still shrapnel, or they still shatter, and the pieces go everywhere. So, as long as they land kind of near the enemy, they're probably going to hit something. No. Yeah. Azhag using Gaze of Nagash. Did I get that? Yeah, I guess he does. I thought he just got the Law of Death. He actually gets oh, it's a bound spell. Okay, so he gets 4 casts of it. It's not like he's actually casting the spell. He doesn't get Law of Vampires. What's that cast? 7 seconds into bombardment. What's this do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one's going to be there. Okay. Have I seriously got like multiple charges of a rocket similar to Ikit's one? That's pretty neat. Sounds like Ikit's rocket. Doesn't have as huge of an explosion it seems, but I'm gonna have to drop that on them when they're in melee. I thought they would run into it. My timing was off. It was nearly there. They got slightly damaged by it. Okay, what are your bombs like on this? Oh, you got Skyhammer bombs. Skyhammer bombs. The gyro bomber is fitted with much lighter ordnance than the gyrocopter. Yep, okay, that's the same. But you've only got 5 of them, as opposed to 12. Let's see, how much bigger is this? Ah. Oh, yeah, isn't it like a volley of like several bombs? Yeah, it fires like a spread of bombs. Oh boy. These greenskins are in for a bad day. Why drop one bomb when you can drop multiple bombs? There we go. Boom. I think that's the same bombs that get dropped from the Regiment of Renown Gyro Bomber. The one which is actually called the Skyhammer or something like that. Why is he so slow? Oh, he was slowed down by the nasty skulker's ability. Yay, bombs! Yay! Indeed. Welcome. Go over here. I like these dwarven factions which allow me to play around with gyrocopters more. It's something I feel I haven't really made much use of in playing in the base game. Okay, let's see this rocket. Yeah, okay. That's pretty nice. And I get 3 charges of that per battle. I don't think I can complain about that. It seems like the explosion effect isn't working on it or something. Oh man. What's your damage for the clatter gun? Okay, it's a little bit higher. You got poisoned attacks on it. 1638. I want to see what this is. 1638. 8. What's this deal? 1235 8. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit bigger. 16 and 8 per volley. 16 and 8 per volley. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit stronger than the normal gyro bomber. He just got a good shot off against Azhag there. Also welcome. Oh, thank you very much for the follow anime rules. I have enjoyed the few which I've watched. Mostly JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Waiting on part 6. Ugh. Yeah, okay. We deal with you. We take back our settlement, settle 2 grudges in one blow, and then we'll move off and take Red Eye Mountain, I think. Maybe we'll go through the minor settlement to get over there first. Okay, yeah. Occupy.
Hey, lad, what can I do?
Okay, he gets 30% magic resistance. Heavy is the head that wears the crown of sorcery. And probably dead as well. And we get a talisman of preservation. Nice. We settle that grudge. Oh, we've actually got to raid one of their regions. I need to remember to do that.
Ready.
You can get Deadly Blade. Now, what did you get for your gyro bomber? Gromril plating. You get 20 more armor to put it up to 150. 15% missile resistance puts it up to 30. 40 potentially if we get the Rune of Grimnir. But minus 5% speed. You can get napalm bombs. Enemies struck by these bombs have their flesh melted off them in a slow, leaving only scorched bones and a foul-smelling liquid that is best described as goo. Even the bravest of those who survive, after seeing their comrades so gruesomely reduced, have been known to flee immediately. Slough? I think it might be Slough. So he gets 5 shots of that. Causes fire damage, powerful explosions, strong versus multiple combatants. And it provides burnt. Okay. And he gets a flamethrower. This flamethrower is a powerful and deadly technological weapon that showers enemy units with a wave of white-hot alchemic fire. Yeah, I like the sound of napalm bombs. Let's get that. That does mean that we don't get the Skyhammer bombs anymore. It would be neat if we could swap them over. I don't know how you'd be able to do that. Maybe if you had, like, an enchanted item which represented the bombs. And you would just be able to swap them over that way. But then you'd probably be able to get it even if you weren't on the gyro bomber. Anyway. Or does it provide us just a different type of bomb? It doesn't replace it. Does it replace it? Yeah, replace the Sky Hammer. Okay. So you don't get both of them. It's either, well, one or the other. Bring that to level 2. And we will replenish for a turn. And then I think we'll go up to... I think we'll go straight for Red Eye Mountain. If you go for Karaz Ankor, it'll just give Azhag more time to build up his forces again.
Honor to your ancestors.
Hey, what's it going? Defensive Alliance. As we fought together many times in the last 2.5 millennia, I ask again, will you join us? Yeah, sure. Sigmar be praised, you will not forget, you will not regret this. We encounter Clan Grudge. Is that them over there? Again, Clan Grudge is a Gaven clan from a mod, which I've been meaning to do a series on. Yeah, there they are. Hey, can't see any of their unique units there.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Yeah, get Sapper.
What needs to be done?
And march up here.
Hi, lad, what can I do?
Or, fly up there. Whichever. However you feel. It's fine. The public order here is fine. Public order here is stabilizing.
Armor is for maidens.
Do I want more gold? Or do I want more growth? I think more growth at the moment. And you can upgrade the vineyard. Okay. Can upgrade that. Guess you could recruit some miners. You need some kind of garrison there. Also, I should check on how Karaz Ankor are going. They nearly lost the Silver Road in the first session, so they managed to take it back by the end of it. But I need to check to see. I think they've lost part of their province again. Yep. Rockguts Redfangs has taken part of their province again. Actually, it's taken 2 parts of it. Mount Squighorn and the Pillars of Grungni. They've got Iron Rock. They don't have Black Crag. Karaz Ankor doesn't look like it's being sieged. How much public order is that providing? 5. Yeah. Still not happy about how it's going there. Oh, the Golden Order have Barrack Far. Okay. Balthasar Gelt's making a move. Myrmidons is owned by Pirates of Sartosa, and that's their capital, so I guess Tyler has taken Sartosa. Galbaraz Gorgazan is owned by Topknots. Border Princess is reduced to Zavorak. Oh no, they have Akendorf. Oh, yeah, because Myrmidons is their capital. You'd think the capital would default to a region capital, not to a minor settlement. Anyway,
Hey, all right.
let's jump up here. Skunk the Crusher. You have Snotling pump wagons with spiky rollers and pump wagons with flappers. Do they have garrison here? Nope, they do not. Cool. Can upgrade Essen. Eschen, we will get a granary. You're not going to lose that settlement, are you? Nope. Enter. I also have to spend some more Oath Gold next turn to get some buffs on my armies, so that we go into battle with tip-top shape. We uncover an undercity in Grom Peak. Okay. Fight these guys off. Play the battle so that we take as few casualties as possible, considering there's another army nearby. Don't want my entire army taking a few casualties and just whittling us down through attrition. Okay, like that. Go there. Go there. Over there. Ogres. Ogres. You can go there, and you can go there. Okay. Not you. Right. That. That. And that. Okay. They're being really slow. Let's go and visit them. I need more gyrocopters.
The clans unite.
Thwopper, thwopper, thwopper. They've really got a really drunk flight pattern to them. Okay, so they're going to be in range in a bit. Got some archers. Oh yeah, I could drop a missile on them as well, can't I? There we go.
No shoddy contraptions here.
Boop. Wait. You're not my dude. There you are. Okay. Yeah. Let's drop some napalm on these little goblins here. It'll be a good test. Okay. That's pretty effective. It'd be neat if it gave like a lingering burning ground effect or something.
Off we go.
And the artillery starts up. Kaboom. I mean, what? It's still very, very good. Yes, I wouldn't mind obliterating half a unit in a single bomb. Over here. Some more bombs. Okay, shoot those trolls. As a note to people just joining, we have several upgrades to our artillery as well. One of them is the shrapnel shots, and the other are these explosive bolts on our bolt throwers. Is pretty nice. You are holding ground, aren't you? Yes, good. I think next we need that flamethrower on the gyro bomber. What's the effect coming off of that? That's just like little spirit thingies. He's holding on somehow. I'm not scared by this. Also, we've got some explosive shots on our quarrelers. That's why there was a whole bunch of bombs there. Or explosions. Like this. Yeah, those chariots didn't have much of a chance. Oh, and he's dead. One more missile to say goodbye to them. There we go. And a cannonball. There we go. I don't think that actually killed any of them, but no losses. Excellent. They didn't even get into melee. Yeah, it's reminding me of the Greybeard's Prospectors, except we don't have the steel rain mortars, which I kind of miss, but that would be overkill. Yes, that would be overkill on top of everything else. Steel rain mortars are a shrapnel mortar, which the faction Greybeard's Prospectors have from Ovian Lost Factions. I do recommend it to people if they want to play as dwarves with very limited numbers, but very powerful individual units and artillery. They're a lot of fun. It's interesting having to fight with units which are made up of like 30 dwarves instead of like 120 or 90, 74. But you have like really powerful artillery and ranged units and flexible units as well. Ones which are good in melee and ranged. Execute and loot, since we're not going to be in our province. Yeah, steel ray mortar fires a shot which arcs, and then it explodes, and a whole bunch of shrapnel shells land in a sort of a circular pattern on the ground. Very good against tight clusters of infantry. There's an undercity there. They're gonna whoop so refinery. Who is this? Oh, Richter's clan nest. Got another talisman of thingy, talisman of protection. And there's this Valdtide spews. Okay. Legions of unnatural things break through a once-sealed portal, torn asunder at Zahultek, the City of Echoes. The cursed ruins lie long home to evil ever since the Great Catastrophe, now spawns the nightmares of mortals. The decaying throngs drained voices rise up in praise of the Rockfather, the arcane battle cries and unholy screams replacing the echoes of the city's fall a millennia ago. There's a base game mechanic which is about like a message like this pops up, and it's because a chaos army spawned near Zahultek in Lustria. But this has got an image from Vermintide on it. It makes me wonder whether it's something new for the Rockblood tribe from Ovian Lost Factions. In another campaign I was playing, I got a message similar to that about something going on in Brass Keep, which is here.
What can I do?
Okay, you can get Deadly Blade. You can get Flamethrower upgrade. You don't really need more armor on the gyrocopter. Gyrobomber. 130 is fine.
Aha! The Guild approved.
Okay, let's attack Red Eye Mountain. What's the battle going to be like? It is a unique map, so we'll have a look at that, even if it's not going to be much of a... But even if it's not going to be a challenge. I'd like to see the map. And also we get to test out our flamethrower. Okay. I do remember this map. Again, I think this map has been changed since I had played on it before. You used to start out here, and you would have to cross these bridges to get to here, and then you'd have to cross these other bridges to get up to this area. Or you could go all the way around over to this gate here. Which, the map's neat. That took a long time to traverse all of this, so I like that it's been cut down a bit. Like the Karaz Ankor map used to be quite a bit larger than it is now. These are all maps in Ovian GCCM, the community made map pack. Go back. Welcome back. Okay, you can go there. You can go there. You can all group up, and you can go there, and there, and there. Okay, so what are we going to do? Break a hole in the wall. There's not that many of them, so march up a bit closer. You don't need to fire. And you can fly over here. Cannonball. Bonk. Did that kill any of them? No. It just deals damage to the unit. I mean, it can kill, but didn't deal enough damage to kill it. Okay. Flamethrower! Ooh. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yes, burn them! Go over here. I just need to have him with a sword of torment so we can fly over units, hold them in place, and then drop bombs on them. Be a nice combo. Go. They don't really know what to do they? They're just sort of running around the place.
We are relentless. Yours. Fade.
What's the flamethrowers damage like? 32, 12, 42, 6. Okay, so it's got a fair bit more explosive, I think.
Yes, laddie.
Accuracy is a bit funny for it there. And again, somehow it's poison fire.
Moving. Strike out. Kill them. Move. Gears of softball.
Okay, we've dealt all of them.
Attack the urks.
Okay. That's it. Decisive victory. We're only just testing our new toys out. Pretty good. No losses. Good. There wasn't a tower shooting at my dudes. You'll lie in April. So with a slice of life. I can't say I've heard of that one, but as I said, my experience with anime is rather limited. I should probably watch some more of them, but let's see. Yeah, loot and occupy.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
Ulthar's Raiders. Peak Gate Guard.
Onward.
Upgrade that. What do we get? Reclaimed Mines of Karaz Ankor. Plus 22 movement, plus 15% movement. Minus 10% campaign movement range for enemy armies starting the turn in this region. 300 income. That's nice. Doesn't provide growth though.
Yes.
I guess we'll get Karaz Ankor for that. I mean, do I want to get that for you? You didn't really take too much damage from ranged. And I'd like you to be as speedy as possible in that. I mean, you're still slower than the other two. Gyrocopters is actually faster than you too. That's 108. Your speed is 90. Do I have something which I could give you? Which would make you faster? No? Okay, the Seed of Rebirth, if you're going to be in the gyro bomber or copter, isn't going to be too useful because that's only active if you're in melee. So I think I am going to give you a Talisman of Preservation. Potion of Foolhardiness. I guess you could hold on to that for want of something better. Did I play Mixu's new Beastman faction? I did. I've had a bit of a play around with it. I mean to do a video on it, or a series on it at some point. After this one, I think. It's quite a lot of fun. I'm being vague on purpose as to what it is. People can check it up if they're interested in it. It's well done. I'm glad the update for the Beastmen came around. They function quite a bit better than they used to now, which is good to see. So many of their lords have got like damage over time auras on them. Ogre has. And not to mention the Jabber Slives as well. So, couple that with, like, Flock of Doom and Ogre and the Jabber Slives, and you're just dealing, like, you've got multiple units dealing damage over time to enemy units just around them constantly. It's a little ridiculous. Get rid of that. Okay. And I want to build that there. Build that. Okay. How many more turns are Gotrek and Felix going to be around for? 15. They've just been playing Warden, keeping control over these provinces.
Out of the wilds.
They did some fighting. Duh. Okay, where can I get gemstones? Oh. Is that the closest place? Drak? Not a closer place? I mean, this isn't closer. Probably easier. Is there anything else which I could get? I could give you a Slayer's Axe while you're in the gyrocopter or gyrobomber. That would make you faster. And give you bonus versus large if you got into melee. I wonder if the sundering attacks would apply if I gave it to you. Whether this would apply to your ranged weapon. I think it would. There's a perfect figure. You could have perfect vigor while you're flying around in your gyro bomber. That would actually help with your ranged attacks. Since he seems to get tired pretty quickly. That would reduce his speed. Getting tired, that is. I could give you Slayer's Braces as well. He actually does have unique items. Let's, yeah, we've got 100 guild approval. So let's, How much is the next level? Down to 80. Okay, so we can spend 20. Yeah, let's actually get each of his unique items. So, Grimm's Grudge Raker. 15% missile strength, range 10%. Grimm's Battle Helm gives 10% missile resistance and 15 accuracy to all units within 30 meters. And on himself. 5 armor, and increases chance of intercepting an army. Grimm's Cogaxe. Passive ability, plus 15% ability recharge. Constant, around self, affects enemies in range. Okay. How does that work exactly? Is that just like every 15 seconds their ability goes on a 15 second cooldown? I would imagine it would only affect a unit once. Otherwise their abilities would just be permanently on cooldown. Or as soon as it comes out of the cooldown it would go back on cooldown again. And we'll get Grimm's Steam Gauntlet, which gives the emergency vent ability. So, this is where he gets his unique items. He doesn't unlock them through skills in his skill tree there. Give you your Cogaxe, your Grudge Raker. That'd be quite nice while you're in Gyro Bomber. I assume it would increase your range and missile strength. I kind of like you with the Helm of Discord. But having a magic missile, if he can only use it while he's on foot. Okay. I think I'll keep you with the Helm of Discord then. Talisman of Preservation. 10% missile resistance, 15 accuracy. That would help defend the other gyrocopters and bombers around you. And increase their accuracy. But the ward save. Get the battle helm. It's your unique item, we should make use of it. Okay. Also, let's use this. We've got quite a few more of these opened up. You get more tiers of the Hammer of Grungni here, as you take more settlements. So, we had only these first 3 to begin with last time. Since then, we've gained 2 more tiers. Okay, Rune of Flight, missile damage increase. Rune of Penetration, missile armor piercing increases. Master Rune of Breaking, armor piercing increases. Rune of Bite, weapon damage increases. Master Rune of Adamant, physical resistance, missile resistance, melee defense, fire resistance, fatigue resistance, speed increase, reload time reduction, and recruitment cost reduction. I'm trying to remember what one of the combinations is I need to get those gyrocopters. There's some unique gyrocopters you can unlock. These 2. By putting in combinations of these. I've done it before. I've done it like twice before, but I can't remember the exact ones I got for it. But they were ones which I sort of automatically gravitate towards. I think it was that. There were buffs which I was getting to improve melee. It might have been that. There we go.
What needs to be done?
We'll remove one of the ogres.
War?
And we'll get one of these gyrocopters Mark II with a flamethrower. People who have seen my Cracker Track campaign will know how useful those are. Okay, we'll get ones which are actually useful for our army. Missile damage, I think, increased. Or do I want missile armor penetration? Armor piercing. I think the missile damage increase is going to be more useful because armor piercing is going to be like increasing a 3 to a 4, if at all. So missile resistance, physical resistance, melee defense. These buffs apply army-wide, faction-wide actually. So very nice. I think I'm going to get Master Rune of Stone. And how about Rune of Swiftness? I don't have enough Oath Gold. We need 70. Okay, well. No! My plans! Oh well. Okay, we're still in their good books. Yep. If we take Karaz Ankor, we'll have a bit more approval to spend around. Approval is the resource we're spending to get some of these upgrades for our units. So I could get an ice cannon here, but it'll cost me 10 guild approval. I could get that. However, it will lower their approval of me. And these bonuses I'm getting here will be a bit lower. And they can actually go into penalties if it gets really low, so... It's not a terrible thing if it gets into negative. You know, innovation will win out in the end, but because I'm trying to keep control of the vampire count settlements, I think I want to have the public order around, which will make controlling those regions a bit easier for the moment. Okay, Azhag's got more biggins.
It is a reckoning. They have wronged us. Longbeards.
Where's Longbeards? At the end.
Dwarf warriors.
Okay, position yourselves there.
Ancestors.
Position yourselves there.
Ah,
I should probably give you the rune of the helm of discord,
come together.
Thane. Oh, and the ogres can go behind there.
Friends, unite. Yes, laddie. Now. War
Okay.
of vengeance.
And our artillery.
For the Karaz Ankor.
And there.
The ancestors watch.
Okay,
Go.
you can charge up to there. You can charge up to there.
Grudge thrower.
You can go there.
No shoddy can
And
touch
the
us here.
gyrocopters can fly out.
Gyrocopter.
Yeah, these gyrocopters, they don't look any different, but they have a powerful flame cannon on them. It says flamethrower, but it's like the flame cannon. They're very useful. In large numbers, and you might have seen I could recruit 12 of them, which does replenish, but over time, their recruitment pool. You got to clump up all nicely. Come on. Boop. Okay, it's not as ridiculous as I thought it would be. It does nice damage.
I'll do it.
Ow! No! Azhag, you meanie! You took down one of my gyrocopters.
Range far, range fast. Go. Got. Get moving. Off we go. I'll get my tools. We are relentless. Aye.
There we go.
Go. Gosh. Off we go. Move. Gyrocopter.
It's a little difficult having to
Yes.
coordinate all of these, but
Relentless. The clans unite.
it's 5.
Aye. Moving
Go.
out. Understood, Lord. We are relentless. On the way. Aye. Party's command. Go. There's nothing
Yeah. Seem to hit them a little.
moving out. Nothing can stop us. Kill them.
Oh. Yeah, you can see the shots from those gyrocopters. They shoot, they lob shots like the flame cannons, as I said.
Almost broken legs. Attack.
Which is very useful against hell cannons. And also just clumped groups of enemies.
It is a reckoning.
Fly up.
Move now.
Boop. just the noise of that thing is scary. It's using the sound from Ikek's warp nuke. What the? Oh, did someone get hit by an artillery piece? Yeah. Oops. Why are you attacking so close? Don't shoot like my own dudes, please. That's not nice. We kind of need them to hold the front line. They can't be dead. That was my long beards. Oh, also, can't forget these guys. These thunderers here have grudge rakers, so they are equipped with shotguns. That's why I've been positioning them a lot closer on the front lines, because they what they're lacking in range, they make up more. They make up by fire and firepower. Get out of here. Hold fire. Keep firing. My poor longbeards. Look what happened to them. Oh no, friendly fire.
Nothing can stop us.
Turns out friendly fire is not friendly at all. That's from something. I can't remember what.
On the way. Move to attack.
Keep following them around. Neat. Okay. 70 losses. Yeah, oops. They only killed 17 of mine, and we lost 70. I wonder why that is. It's a mystery. Some of the dwarves must have just decided to go home early during the battle. Yeah. It can't be because we're using untested and dangerous, innovations on our grudge throwers or anything like that. Oh no, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong going here. It just needs recalibration. That's all.
Aye. Let's hear.
I'll have to send a ham to the to the Darwis families. Richter's Clandness declare war on Clan Grudge. You're on your own.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
Indie Blade. Get Sapper level 3.
It is time.
And we can go down and take Karaz Ankor. We'll just auto-resolve that, I think. Yep. There we go. Okay. Occupy.
Aye, lad, what can I do? To war?
Yeah, we'll get the barley fields.
Master engineer
And
at your service.
venerate the ancestors. More public order. Okay, hard to hit. And you can get Thunder at level 3. There we go. Okay, good.
My axe thirsts for war.
Arden. You have a point. Don't know. I guess put it in basin since you're really just sitting there constructing things. Okay. Why did I deny the military access? Was it from Stirland? I guess the main reason is because they're over here. They're not one of my immediate neighbors. I deny the military access in the vain hope that will stop the AI from sending armies into my regions and mucking around in there. I don't have any immediate interest in going into their regions, so I didn't get the military access. I tend to try and hold off on getting agreements with factions, even if they're really willing to have like a military alliance with me, because that can drag me into wars which I have no interest in fighting. I could probably get a military alliance with Stirland. However, if they go to war with, say, Averheim or Averland, then I'm going to get dragged into that as well. So, to sort of delay the inevitable of all the Order factions teaming up with each other, I tend to only accept agreements as I immediately need them. Like, I think I have military access and a trade agreement with Karaz Ankor and a non-aggression pact. Oh, they're interested in joining joining a confederation, but I don't have a defensive or military alliance with them because they could go to war with greenskins down here, and the AI being the AI, if these greenskins go to war with me, even though Karaz Ankor are here, they'll probably send an army up to attack here. So if I can hold off them going to war with me, it just makes it a bit easier for me. Sorry, I went on for a bit there. Do I want you to join my confederation?
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Thorgrim Grudgebearer, join the glory of Zufbar. You have, what? Karaz Ankor. That's it. Karaz Ankor would be quite nice to have. However, I would also lose a trade partner. How much am I making from you from trade? I'm not making anything from you from trade because you do not have the rest of your region or your province.
Dowie,
I guess.
it's an honor.
Join us. This is a grand day. He abdicates the throne. There we go.
Master of runecraft. Good.
There you are.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Okay, so my income is not actually negative. Right, first things first, what are we going to do here? Karaz, we're probably going to have to abandon that. Right, now we've got to get things... Now we have to get things ship-shape for Thorgrim because he can't organize his own regions. If I deconstruct these, if I abandon this, I get 2,540. 1,500, 1,800, 2,400. Okay. I'll deconstruct all of those. Then next turn, I'll abandon the settlement. I'm abandoning it because if I'm focusing on taking these, as I will probably next turn, I don't want to have Karaz drawn so that the greenskins come take it and I have a grudge. If I abandon it, I don't have a grudge. We'll leave it on our terms and then we'll retake it. Is it a bit gamey? Perhaps. A true dwarf would hold on to it regardless. I'm not in the negative.
If you say so, beardling. On my way.
Maybe we can try and hold on to it. Am I just doing a complete about turn there? Our guild approval's gone up because we've gained more Dowie holds. Explosive rounds. Ammunition projectiles cause explosive damage. There's no way that would apply to my gyro bomber. I mean, they're already explosive. What else could we get? These are all temporary buffs. All army ability. Grudge Buster Rocket. Everyone gets them. I have to assume this is permanent. I can't see why you'd get like a gyrocopter or gyrobomber mount for a master engineer. Only 5 turns. Maybe it's a cooldown. Unless it's like for 5 turns you get it, then it has to go back in for refueling or something like that. Upgrade your helm. Go. And... yeah, Grudge Buster Rockets for all! There we go.
Armed and ready.
So everyone gets 3 uses of Grudge Buster Rockets. Notes found from Grimm's father helped the young engineer to develop these devastating weapons. Grimm has spent many hours improving the propulsion and payload of these rockets.
Yes.
Okay. Again, our guild approval is
One rag.
on the edge there. I'll give you something else. Give you Talisman of Preservation. You can have a Ruby Ring of Rune. Choir Master, Dwarf Bride.
Rune Lord.
Potion of Foolhardiness. How many Talismans of Preservation do we have? It's fine. Oh, you've defeated Gorfang Rockgut. Congratulations. What about Thorgrim?
Take the realm.
Confident Attacker, Orcs Bane, Bold, Abductor, Recruiter, Engineer, Hide Striker, so he's defeated Grimgor and Gorfang. Okay. What have we got in here? We have an Armory. That's nice, I wanted Rudesmiths. Gem Cutters. Yeah, right, this generates gems, but it's not actually listed as having gems as a resource in there. Huh. So I have gems now. I can create, items which require them, can't I? Yeah, I can. Nice. You have a drinking hall. You don't really need that. Gunsmith's Forge. You have the barracks. That's fine for the moment. Public order is 9. Sorry, lads. No more drinking. We're going to be building something else. Not sure what. Maybe the Tinker's Den so that we can get more gyrocopters. Okay, I'll have to see whether I can confederate with Karak Kadrin next. That's an army which is going to be expensive to maintain though. I'm gonna have to like cut it down to a quarter. Go for Ancestral Tombs, Seal Stones, and Valaya's Protection. Or the Untainted. And you are going to be around for like 14 more turns probably. 13. Okay.
What needs to be done?
You've taken that. Go back over to Red Eye Mountain. Then you can jump over to Kazid Urkalaz.
You need help.
Deal with these grobi. Take that. Then I guess jump over the mountains, take Silver Pinnacle. How are we going for time?
Aye.
Okay.
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oath Gold.
Hey, Grimm. You want me to join the war against Red Eye? You're going to pay 600 for it. Nope. Not until my turn. We'll let the Red Eye tribes turn go past, then I'll declare war on them. So they're not like, so they don't have time to react. I'll see whether I can get money from Ungrim for going to war with them next turn as well.
Let us begin.
Okay.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
You can get hand-loaded level 3.
One rag.
Okay. You can jump over there.
Grungni, that better be good.
And I think, yeah, we'll wait one more turn before we go to war with them, so we can catch them completely unawares. Gumbad's fine, Castle Drakenhof's fine, Templehof is actually getting negative. Oh, that was a wrong. Negative public order. Why is that? Corruption's gone up.
The Empire.
Empire. You're not holding up your end of the bargain.
By the comet.
Got Albrecht. Should be lowering corruption. 2. Okay. There's also some greenskins down there. Hello. Oh, right, because I have Beckhafen, don't they? I've completely forgot about that. Oh, pardon. Bumped my mic there. Get the Tinker's Den.
Ready.
Our relations are improving with the greenskins. So how much territory do you have? You have Black Crag, Skeletor Grungni, Mount Squighorn. I can just check it in this, can't I?
The chopper is in my hand.
Your
so
strength
I'll
rating
smack
is
you when he
128.
starts up.
You have 3 settlements. Okay then.
Rune, Ricky.
We are going to take...
Yes. Agreed. I've cast the runes.
Oh, I can't... Oh, I guess because I didn't recruit these cannons, I can't give them the upgrades. No.
My anger burns bright.
I could give them to these guys.
The High King.
Maybe cannons don't have any upgrades.
Bring them.
Okay. Go take back the Silver Road. I have a banner of eternal flame. Okay. Occupy.
What do you want? Getting
Can
out
march
of
up to here. Hop out. Ambush. And upper level. Your action cost minus 15% for master engineers. Don't I get a minus 30 from an ability Grimm has? How cheap would our master engineers abilities become with that? We've got fire and fury, iron drakes and flame cannons. Okay. And you can get Rune of Speed. Do I have any followers specifically for runesmiths? No. Okay. Enter. Yeah. We're gonna have to come back and get that. Or not. We're just gonna have to teach them a lesson. Because they decided to raise the region.
Hail to your emperor, manly.
You want a military alliance? No. You're at war with Avaland.
Beards in belts.
Okay, my income is actually now in the negative.
Onward. Good.
Okay, march up here.
I declare war on them.
Bring the Rune.
Stop mithering me.
Rune Lord in there. Occupy.
To war!
There we go. Slayer Ward.
Retake the realm!
You will get... get Elite Enforcer. You can get Rune of Wrath and Ruin, because I like that. And you can get training. I know training might not do too much over the grand scheme of things, but I don't know. I like it. How many greenskin are here? That's an army of snotlings. How many green goblins are snotlings? Army of goblins are snotlings. And some orc boys in there. Have you really been sitting there not fighting an army of snotlings? Hello, welcome, Not a Masher. Do I clean up the battlefield after I'm done? Does it count if the pieces of the enemies are blown to such small pieces that you can't see them?
My kin, the throng of Cadrin.
We do kind of clean up the enemy with extreme bombardment. Join war against Red Eye. Your likelihood of success is high. I demand a payment of 600. 900.
Be gone.
900 is too much. Demand a payment of 600, and I will join the war against Red Eye.
Very well.
Aye, Grimnir smiles at us. There we go. Okay. We've got a lot of snotties to fight. Let's go, Valiant defeat. Really? It's got a talisman of preservation as well. Something's just been handing them out, like... I don't know, something you hand out. Ugh. Ooh. Going to be coming in behind us. It's not really a good hill for us to position ourselves on. There's a bit of one here. They're going to be coming in on the side, off the sides of the map. Then we can, like, position our artillery a bit like this, and put our focus on the reinforcements first. We can theoretically turn around and deal with the others. Okay, as long as my artillery doesn't decide to get too friendly with their shots. Okay, there we go. Okay. Go there. Ogres, you can hold that flank. Longbeards. Bunch up a little bit more. I'm going to put the Grudge Rakers here. Actually, should... No. I was going to split these up because these are the two with the explosive shot. But I think I'm going to keep them over here. So they can deal with those groups of snotlings. There's probably a few trolls in there. Yeah, we'll worry about that when it comes to it. Okay. Clean up the biggest pieces then. You highly doubt people will complain, unlike a certain town with the town square involving a sorcerer. I have no idea what you're talking about. I am completely innocent of all charges put against me. I killed an ancient demon. Is that not enough? Oh dear, snotties. This is just sad. Yeah, you're not winning. That's a good image. It's just destruction as snotlings explode. I'd feel kind of bad for them, but well, they are snotlings. They're probably not even really aware of what's going on. Like, that's an excuse. They're green skin. That's an excuse. Snotlings aren't known for their courage. Yeah. Or much else. Their numbers, I guess. Or they're known for their uselessness. There you go. Yeah, okay, you can come over here now. Boop. Yeah, okay, that did pretty good damage. It seems like it does better damage against goblins than it does against orcs. Those orc beacons actually took a fair bit of damage from that, though, so... Oh! The snotlings are throwing their spores. They're, they have explosive, fungus which they throw. They have a single volley of it. There was one point where it was incredibly devastating. That was long in the past, though. It was kind of hilariously powerful at one point. Not anymore. Ooh. I mean, you know, fair enough. Balance. You don't want them wiping out units of chosen with little mushrooms. It was funny, but now the spores more knock units around. It does deal light damage, but there we go. Drop another bomb here. This might be a bit close, dwarves. Yeah, he's fine. It'll buff out. Fly over here. Go, go, ogres! Bonk. Okay, turn around and charge in the rear. They are kind of overwhelming that flank there. Is anyone still standing? That was a pretty good shot. Eh. Okay. I think that's all of the... This is something we saw in the Crack and Drac campaign. I do like when you're playing as dwarves, you end up with this very clear line where the front line was. You get some like dead dwarves behind from charges, but it's just like, yeah, this is where they held. This is where all the dead goblins are or whatever in front of them. Front line did take a fair bit of a beating though. 185 on our grudge rakers. 381 for that flamethrower gyrocopters. 298 for our bomber. 331 for Grimm. And also quite a lot for our artillery. But then again, it was a lot of snotlings. And goblins. Mostly snotlings. I think they're hitting us in melee with their mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, loot and occupy. Get out of here.
What needs to be done? Aye, lad, what can I do?
Okay, you can get Foe Seeker. You can get Rally. I'll attack again next turn, but I don't think they're going to have enough to be able to hurt us. Vampire counts down there. Gonna have to get Silver Pinnacle. Crypt Ghouls. And stuff. Okay, empower the guilds. Oh no! We can upgrade the cannons. Okay, so what can we get? Rat poison capsules. Projectiles cause damage over time. Or Trollhammer torpedoes. Your projectiles cause anti-large damage. Okay, so you can make your cannons into long-range Trollhammer torpedoes. Or have them as like a long-ranged like a long-range poison wind water. I'm being reminded of Clan Vertkin. That was fun. Clan Vertkin is another mod. A Skaven clan themed around poison wing globadiers and just lots and lots of poison wing gas everywhere. End turn. Want to play as a Skaven faction where you can just shell the enemy's fort and take the settlement amidst a green haze. That one's quite a fun one to play as. Gonna have to get those back. Okay, you go to attack me. Yep. Okay. Decisive victory. We lose a unit of miners, but that's fine. And we'll drink to victory. Gorog. Scabby Eye have been united against us. We get Skoldor Guard, Iron Drakes, and Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. Yeah, yeah.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Okay, I could get another gyrocopter. Let's get another gyrocopter. And I'll give you... don't really need the speed. You're not running around much. You can have Rune Grimnir. Right. Yes. I will take Darwi firepower. For 800. Okay, you can hop over the mountains to Karagdron.
One rug.
Could I take Black Crag? We have artillery. We have a lot of longbeards. I think we probably could if I made a push for it. I am in the negative in income. You gonna level up soon? 6 more turns. Okay, enter. No. Oh, that's actually going to be a victory. Okay. Gog. Fine. Right, we're gonna have to see how the enemy have moved their armies around down near Karaz Ankor. That was Azhag? Okay, that was Azhag.
Hey, all right.
Jump over the mountains. Upgrade Castle Drakenhof. Ah! Yeah, okay, hello. So there's Grimgor there, at the head of a lot of Orc Biggins. There's also Wurzag, who's in the Scabby Eye clan. Isn't he normally in another clan? Or is that his original clan? I think he's normally in another one, isn't he? He got confederated at some point. What have we got? Biggins.
It is time.
So, infantry. I get the goblobbers. And Rumbling Guard. Be a gyrocopter as well. No, I don't want you to do that.
Grimnir's axe.
Okay, move to here.
I agree.
You're going to ambush. You can move here too. And you're going to ambush as well.
Ready.
Right, you've moved. Oh, can I do anything with those units I recruited? Yes, the goblobbers.
Let's march.
Right, so someone posted a picture of their own Grimm Burloksson campaign. Or was it just a greenskin campaign involving the runes, which you can get? And there's the runes which allow you to make explosive projectiles on artillery. And it occurred to me that you could actually apply this to the goblobbers. Which means that you have explosive goblins, because the goblobber throws goblins tied to rocks. But apparently I can also upgrade the goblobber with the unit upgrades for Grimm Burloksson. So we could have goblins tied to barrels of oil. Or we could... I don't know what the shrapnel rocks does. The goblin, like, shatters into smaller goblins. It's just the idea of, like, not only are the dwarves strapping a live goblin to a rock and flinging them for the catapult, they've also tied it to an explosive rock. It's just... It's a new level of spitefulness. I mean, do I want that? Would it... I don't... Would it change the discouraged? Having shrapnel rocks and discouraged at the same time is pretty nice sounding. That's going to put me into slightly lower guild approval though, which is going to put me further into which is going to further reduce my upkeep. I have 10,000. Oh, it actually removed the oh, it removed the discouraged. Okay, well, that's there for other people to see. If you upgrade the goblobber, it removes the discouraged. Oh, it doesn't! Hang on.
Send me to vengeance.
Hold up. Apparently it did, but then it didn't. I'm guessing it's removed the discouraged and it's made them shrapnel rocks. I wonder whether that means there's not going to be a goblin attached to them anymore. No. Oh well, the image will remain in my head. Of a goblin strapped to a rock, splitting into smaller goblins strapped onto smaller rocks. Fractal grobi.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
It's greenskins all the way down. They foiled my ambush, but they didn't expect the second ambush. But we have a chance to intercept, so it's not going to be an ambush battle. Which is fine. I don't think I would want to have engaged them immediately in melee. It was more I just wanted to fight them, like, one at a time? Probably would have done that anyway. Oh well. Fighting them on my terms. Okay. And reinforcements come in. Thorgrim, get up here. I thought I told you to go over there. Thunderers. And our cannons. And our goblobber. Warriors. You can go behind here.
For the Karaz Ankor.
Longbeards. Longbeards. Like that. 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 There. and down. Is that everything moving? Nope. Got some quarrelers. Go there. And also our runesmith. Okay, everything except for the gyrocopter going to one group. Are they moving? No, they are not. Because I told my guys to attack. Okay, well, fly up and... gives them something to think about.
Pump those dwarfen legs! Vengeance!
Okay. Might actually want to wait on the rockets until they come into melee. Okay, yeah, just get some shots off against their biggins. There we go. They'll consider attacking at some point. There we go. Do they have any ranged? I did actually note in their army whether they had any ranged. Oh well. Ooh, hang on. Goblobber. Looks like you've fired. That's a normal rock. Those are normal rocks. Yeah. Aww. Oh well, the goblobber's not lobbing gobs. Its name is meaningless. It's lost its purpose and its reason of being. Clearly our innovation has gone too far. I should have upgraded one of my cannons to have the poison capsule on it. Wait. Oh no. I saw the gyrocopters and I thought it was a flame cannon and I was like, why do I have a flame cannon? Why is that out of position? It just looks like a flame cannon. The colors are the same. Okay, move around there. Yeah, it's going to be halfway in between both of them. Yeah, could have been a bit better. Oh well. Oh well. Actually, no, Wrath and Ruin. Get to see some of the new runes, the new rune casting system which is in the game. It works much like magic now, except you don't have to spend Winds of Magic. They're on global cooldowns. Wait, what? Why my cannons? Oh, it's because of the pump wagons. Stupid pump wagons, get out of here.
For the Karaz Ankor! Kill urks!
Okay. There's a good clump of orcs. I do like that it's not as destructive as Ickets. Keep the really destructive things to the Skaven. The Dwarves one is a bit more precise.
For the High King!
Still being quite deadly. There we go. Okay. Ooh, there's Grimm Burloksson. Shoot Grimm Burloksson. Can you catch him before he runs off? We got some cannons. Are those cannons firing? They should be. There we go. Oh. Is he dead? Yep. Good. No, he's knocked out at least. I was kind of hoping the shrapnel would have the goblins on them, but no. Because I heard goblins screaming. I guess it's just from hitting the goblins with them. Okay. Very good. Okay, nice amount of gold. Execute and loot. I want more oath gold. Now it's the Scabby Eye's turn. It's going to be a close victory. Got an obsidian blade. He's attacking my settlement. I think it's got a what's it called? A rogue idol in there as well. Oh no. No, it's a river troll. It's got some Mournfang cavalry in there though. Bunch of savage orcs. Savage orc biggins. There's a good hill. Actually, this is a problem. He's attacking the settlement, which means my reinforcements are going to be appearing behind. Okay, Garrison, you're going to have to hold off as best as you can. Which is not going to be very well, very,
I've had worse flux than the trouble these urks will cause. Warriors!
not going to be very good, but I'm not going to be able to run you to my reinforcements before they, get to you, so.
Come together, lads!
Good luck! Can we get some thunderers or something on the battlefield?
Quarrelers! We are relentless!
Okay, so let me split these up. Okay, good. I put them into two groups so it's easier for me to tell which ones are part of which reinforcements. Okay, and yeah, you can go over there. Okay. You only have the 2 units of ranged. That. Just throw us fine. You have some giant slayers with you. That's good. And there and there. Okay. The majority of their army should turn around to attack these guys. I think the AI does a pretty good job of splitting its forces up to attack enemy armies with, like, appropriate numbers. You'll see most of them are going over here to fight the largest army, and then like second most of them are going over here. Slayers, get over there. Get to see the Mournfang cavalry. They're ogres on ogre-sized mounts. Some kind of giant, like, wolf, saber-toothed tiger boar thing. There's neat animations of them when they're idle, where the mount starts jumping around the place and the ogre has to smack it over the head to get it back under control. Because the ogres, I think, are like the only things strong enough to be able to tame them. Okay. Right. They can't move. Ow.
Range far, range fast. I'm ready. Ready axes.
Okay, you want hold ground? Hold ground, hold ground.
Thunderous. Gyrocopter. Gosh.
Your bombs aren't really going to do too much against those dudes.
Range far, range fast.
How are you going? It's actually only 3 units over here attacking you, so you probably do better than I thought.
Go! Kill urks! Go! Valaya, bless our aim!
I think you need the most help. There you go.
Nothing can stop us! Satisfy the grudge! The clans unite!
Pardon for the flying around. I have to pay attention to a number of things.
It is an order! They take our holds, our land! It is a reckoning! Range firepower!
And shoot them.
Thunderous! Fires! As you command! Where you going?
There we go. That went better than I thought it would.
Now!
Even our garrison managed to survive that. I had pretty much written them off as
Moving out!
most likely all going to be dead, but no, they managed to hold on and fight them off pretty well, with a little help from our friendly neighborhood grudge rocket. There we go. Or grudge buster rocket. Oh yeah, wow. That was actually pretty evenly distributed losses. Our reinforcements, our garrison didn't even take the most casualties there. Nice. I didn't even see the river trolls. Where did they end up? Oh well. Okay, yeah, execute and loot. Rackling confederates Nordland. Ambush was foiled. Not that it mattered. Get an Ogre Blade, a Brewmaster, Hide Striker. Gotrek gets Bloodlust. Because he's been sitting in vampiric territory for a while. And Felix gets Bloodlust as well.
My quest is doom. Retake the realms.
You can get Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Well, get all tiers of it. Did that change? Was that grudge against the greenskins before? Now it's grudge against the foul, where it gives greenskins and Skaven. You can get Sword, I guess. Actually, no, get Obstinacy.
My anger burns bright.
Can get Training level 2 and Spread Public Order level 2. And you can get Rune of Earth and Steel and Wrath and Ruin.
Send me to vengeance.
Okay, are you military allies? No, you are not.
Rune Ricky.
Foolish greenskins. Not going to help each other?
Can I help you?
Okay. And you can go and deal with these guys. There you go. Spread some of the experience around.
Setting off.
Get Master Rune of Grungni. This rune stirs up the winds of magic, using their swirling arcane force to protect its bearer and shield nearby dwarves from missile fire. 10% ward save, assigned non-character unit, and passive ability, 20% missile resistance for allies and self and allies within range. That's quite nice.
Armed and ready.
Blade Master and hard to hit. You can get damping. You could get damping as well. What's your missile resistance? Get Rune of Grumnia. You're a large target. You tend to get shot a lot with arrows. Okay, you can. I guess jump over there. You're fine. Mount Gunbad. You're fine. Really want to spend too much of your income, considering there's my upkeep is in the negative. Oh, I have a engineer over here, Tom Phillipson. I think that's named after one of the
On the
CA
way.
devs. Yeah, I think it's CA Tom. His handle on Discord. It's double barrel and a dragon's helm. Now we're going for time. Okay, we might, come the new turn, we might call it there and continue with this next time. Reichland declares war on Talabekland and on Hochland.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
Dryker wants a trade agreement, and for me to pay them 1,080. Sure? Just because of the novel idea of dwarves trading with Dryker? We can get tree technology. Okay. Oh no! Assaulted units. Wargut face beater. Okay. Income has actually managed to line back into the positive. How are we trading with you? Oh, I guess it's going through needling. Yeah, okay. Yeah, how much am I getting from trading with Striker? Wow. Really? That much? Okay. I guess they really want dwarf beer in the it's what lets the forest grow. Dwarf beer. It'll put leaves on your chest. That's what happened with Treebeard. Turns out he just really liked Dwarven Ale. Yes, okay. You've got... What army's there? No,
Let me think
not
of
much.
it. No!
Your garrison there. Rock Lobber, Spear Chucker. Black Orcs with great weapons. Orc Arrow Boys, Orc Bull Boys, some Trolls. Black Orc Big Boss. And your army with some biggins, Night Goblins, and so on and so forth. Does it keep track of somewhere how long I have that ability for? Okay, it seems like the Grudge Rocket is gone now. Grudge Buster is gone now. I could actually just get it again. There's no cooldown on that. Only on how much approval I have. So that's temporary. Makes me wonder about the others. Okay. Well, we've made a bit of progress on taking back the Lost Holds. We have Red Eye Mountain. We've also gained Karaz Ankor before it could fall to the Greenskins, and we're pushing them back. We'll take Black Crag, and then probably Barak via Ekrund, or maybe we'll move further down through the mountains here. It kind of depends. Karak 8 Peaks is owned by Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits. The rest of them are ruins, which makes me think, they're either owned by Clan Ugma, maybe the Rotblood tribe. I don't know if they're down south here anymore. Possibly the Famir. Or Skaven. That's a possibility too. Actually, looking at the debris around here, I guess it's owned by Skaven. So that might be Rictus? Or it could be Clan Moors. If it's Clan Eshin, that's going to be a problem. they would have expanded all the way up from there. So yeah, I mean, if that's mostly owned by Skaven or whatever, we're not at war with them, so I might end up going down this way, taking Barakvar and Ekrund regions back. And then coming back over here, might have to go through the swamps. That's probably owned by Famir. Whether we take that from them and then go back east, I don't know. Or just go over it, I don't know. Over here, I guess I'm going to take Ostermark, at least most of it. Since we seem to be getting buddy-buddy with Dryker, I'm going to let her keep Mordheim. We'll take Essen, Beckhafen, I'll go back and take Nagenhof. So we have another region here. And then I'll probably go over the mountains and take these regions along here. Then I'll just keep going south until we get to Cripple Peak and Grimm can start taking over the areas further south. We also have to get... Yeah, Carrick Flag is how north we have to go. That's actually owned by the Goromandi tribe. And apparently, Kislev is getting a little beat up. I probably want to come into contact with Cracker Drak. Unlike Cracker Drak, we cannot make good of these regions up here. They're uninhabitable to us, so we probably will just go as north as here and head back south. But I think we'll save it there and we'll continue with this next time. Going pretty well. Vampire counts are no longer a problem. We might have to... yeah. More greenskin are going to get blown up next time. And I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again next time.